A very good afternoon to you and welcome to this day that we've all been well anticipating for. It is the final. This is the COSAFA U20 Girls Championship between defending champion Zambia and South Africa. Coming to you from the Unam Stadium right here in Windhoek. I am Michelle Chaprang and I'll be your main commentator for this one. Alongside me is my co-commentator, that is Peter Halfiku. A very good morning to you. We do this again for the final this time around. How excited are you for this one?
Very good morning to everybody. I'm extremely excited. There are, two very good teams coming out right now, battling for that trophy. It's going to be an extremely great game.
I mean, just looking at the semi-finals there, the road to this final, South Africa defeated Angola by 2-0. Of course, that is for the men. We saw Malawi defeating Zambia by 2-1. But for the women particularly, Zambia defeated Botswana by 5-0 at the High King of Stadium. And then Namibia, of course, losing it out there narrowly by 1-0 for South Africa to advance to this final. So it is Zambia taking on South Africa to defend their championship. It was 8 teams at the beginning of this one, and it's down to the last 2. We'll be finding out who will be taking it home this time around. The 2 teams walking out, led out by their captains, Zangoza Zulu of Zambia and Captain Katlego Malebana of South Africa. Hoping to make history, South Africa. They've never won this tournament before since its inaugural in 2019. Zambia, of course, won it in South Africa. That was in 2024. They'll be hoping to make it 2 times in a row.
Yeah, this will be something to be seen. Zambia comes in as strong favorites, but South Africa has done extremely well, and they will have something to say for it.
Absolutely. Zambia in the traditional orange and black, and South Africa in green for this one today, as the 2 teams just line up here to sing their respective national anthems as they represent their countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Zambia. And now the national anthem of South Africa.
the beautiful, the call of South Africa is called the national anthem there, and also known as Kosisikeleli, E-Africa, the stem from South Africa, and stand up and sing Zambia, the national anthem of Zambia. Always great to represent your nation. Of course, we are now looking at that lineup there of Zambia. Only no changes actually for this one. We have not seen any changes for this one. We are seeing that Coach Eritin Karam keeping it exactly the same as last time around against Botswana.
Yeah, this team, you know, they kept it the same. They had a very strong game versus Botswana, winning by a large margin. You know, this team is very strong. We see Ruth Mukoma there over there on the left wing. She'll have something to say. She's played extremely well, scored, you know, a lot of goals this tournament, and yeah, she'll have something to say for it.
Absolutely. And we have seen that Ruth Mukoma and Chileshe currently stand as the top goal scorers in this tournament. They'll be vying for this one. They're both starting, which is interesting, sitting with 6 goals each for this encounter. And then match officials for today are Rose Zimba of Malawi leading proceedings for this one. Gorata Ngwako of Botswana, Letitia Chiningwa, pardon me, assisted alongside her is Elizabeth Hausiku, will be leading proceedings today. South Africa starting 11. We've seen only one change. The goalkeeper, Ndlovu, is not starting. Balin Ndlovu is on the bench for this one. We're seeing Shifa Hossein coming on to replace her. What do you think? An interesting one maybe there from Coach Kumalo?
Yeah, interesting change there because she didn't concede any goals in the last game, so we wonder why that change is. Perhaps it's an injury, perhaps it's just technical. We'll have to see.
Just this lineup here now from South Africa, of course. Not really any changes either from that last one against, that was Namibia when they won 1-0. So they are both teams really sticking to their original formats today here in this final. Of course, these two teams met already. That was on Saturday in the group stages, and Zambia walking away as victors. They won that one by 3 goals to 0. They'll be hoping to do it again and make sure that they keep that title. The 2025 COSAFA Under-20 Championships, the women's category. And we're about to get underway. We are live on NBC2 as well as COSAFA and NBC Sports YouTube channels. You can stream us live. Kicking things off right here is South Africa's very own Kwezi Khoza, who will be hoping to get her hands on her first title for today. They have not got it yet, and we are underway here at the Unam Stadium. It is the much anticipated final of the COSAFA Under-20 Girls Championship between defending champion Zambia and South Africa. And today we'll be finding out just who will get to celebrate that gold medal for their respective country in this AUSC Region 5 Youth Games football tournament.
Yes, both teams will be going for that gold medal. If you look at the formation, they're both playing 4-3-3 with 3 midfielders, with 1 lock midfielder there, with 2 attacking midfielders. So both teams are going for it. They have a similar formation. We'll just see which team comes out on top.
That's a mistake here now. Mukoma just almost got away with it there, but manages to get a throw-in for the young Copper Princesses. What can they do here? The first one for them to utilize, there is Salia Mwanza there on your screen, who was last time around player of the tournament. That was in South Africa last year.
Yeah, just a few sloppy plays there by South Africa. Zambia making them punish, and we'll see if they can do well here on the corner.
Oh, here is this one now for Zambia. Salia Mwanza into the box, and well, Hanongo got a touch to that, but maybe South Africa will be glad, and that's just a goal kick for.
Yeah, South Africa is lucky not to have conceded there. They were, you know, marking the zone instead of marking, you know, the men, and Zambia just missed.
And they still have got it here now, beautifully played out. What can you get a hold of? Just maybe out of a touch to it there, Mukoma, who is currently on the ground, and she's up, top goal scorer of this tournament so far, Chileshe.
Yeah, Chileshe has played extremely well. She's tied now with her teammate. I think both of them would try and get the upper hand here.
You know, actually, Ruth Mukoma would be making some incredible history here this year. She already won Player of the Tournament in the under-17s category.
Yeah.
If she manages to do it for this under-20, and she's only 16 years of age.
Wow.
Will be absolutely outstanding.
Sky's the limit for her. She's
Indeed.
Extremely incredible, extremely poised. We can already see from the beginning over here, she's forced South Africa into a few errors. She takes the game at them.
That's the only substitute from last time out. That is goalkeeper Shifa Hossein of South Africa, replaced Mbali Ndlovu. And here's this one now for South Africa. It's taken up by Buthelezi. What can the South Africans do here? They're hoping to make history. Just got a touch to that there, but initially not successful. That's a wonderful header away in terms of defending. Zoe October, who has been a stellar performer in this tournament as well. And that should be an offside.
South Africa struggling to string some passes together. This is now the furthest that they've been in the Zambian half. We'll hope to see if they can, put the ball together, try and play as a unit and move forward together.
Absolutely. Now here's Mukoma with that wonderful pass. And she's still chasing down on this right-hand side, looking for her teammates in the box, but still does well because she manages to get a corner kick.
Yeah, Mukoma has done extremely well down that right-hand side. But as we've seen throughout the tournament, she has played on the left side. She's a little bit more comfortable there because she cuts in with the right foot and then goes for goal. Whereas we can see now she's driving it more towards the corner flag.
And Zambia know how to get a goal from a set piece, I'm telling you, Peter. So South Africa has got to be careful now. This is Salia Mwanza into the box. Can she pick up anyone? Well, gets a header to that one.
Very, very close over there. And as we said the last time, they were, marking the zones. This time they did a little bit different, South Africa, by marking the man. So they made it very, very difficult for Zambia in that situation. But great corner and even better defending.
Absolutely. I'll be very happy with that defending, like you mentioned. That is our captain, Alevana, who got a touch to that, but it's now back in the possession of the Zambians. Very strongly doing it here, and this is well done by Nongo.
Yeah, Zambia look like they have a clear strategy. Once they lose the ball, they don't wait. They pressure straight away.
But now, this is a free kick for South Africa. This is another chance for them to maybe capitalize and go up front. We haven't really seen that yet. Just look at that corner kick there. Wonderfully done by Mwanza to get into the box. But like you mentioned, great defending as well. This is really, once again, nothing South Africa got from that one.
Yeah, again, it's like when they get into the Zambian half, they are a little bit lost. They are a little bit rushed. They pass the ball very haphazardly. We'll hope that they settle into the game and potentially string together 3, 4, 5 passes and try and make a shot on goal.
Oh, an interesting fact, actually. The first time both of these teams ever faced each other, their first international games that they played in 2001, was against each other.
Wow. Okay.
And South Africa won 1-0.
Wow.
So quite interesting stuff, really.
Very, very
to
interesting.
witness.
And especially to see now how far they've come, individually, and how dominant Zambia has been and how South Africa has also now caught up. It's extremely great to see.
Absolutely. This is now Zambians looking to break here. What can they do? This is well done. Very well done by, that is Mabamba. Just twisting and turning, trying to get it to Mwanza, who gets probably had the vision to get it into the box there. Mwanza was looking for Mbali, but was unsuccessful. But still, she's been incredible so far, Mwanza, you have to say.
Yeah, it's very great. She's putting herself in great positions. She's playing there off the left wing. She finds it a little bit more comfortable to cut in there on her right foot. So we'll see if she's able to do that throughout this game.
Indeed, you are watching the COSAFA U20 Women's Championship Final. It started out with 8 teams. It's down to these 2 yesterday. Botswana attained their bronze medal against the Namibians, the host nation. And this is a chance here now for Khoza to perhaps.
Yeah.
But
and Botswana did that by scoring in the last moment. I believe they scored 2 minutes before the end of time. You know, catching it late there instead of now trying to get it to the penalties. So congratulations to Botswana.
Absolutely well deserved. This is all about today. This is Zambia, the defending champions, taking on South Africa in this final. And that's well done by Zoe October here. She's chasing it down. What can she do? Oh, the pass, maybe not a bit miscalculated.
Yeah.
Ended straight to Margaret Piri.
Great anticipation, great pass. The only thing is the placement of the pass. If she had put it a little bit closer towards the penalty, you know, spot, potentially that could have been a goal. But very positive move from South Africa forward.
And this is now Zambia's ball here. Will be a free kick for the young Copper Princesses. Hanongo with this one. Actually, Salia Mwanza will take it up. We are already nearing that 10-minute mark here at the UNAM Stadium in this final between these two sides.
Yeah, it looks like she'll have to cross it. South Africa looks like they are playing a offside trap. They're trying to play it a little bit high. Zambia compelling to that to move forward. So she'll definitely have to make a cross towards the second post.
And is Mwanza now. Will she pick up Mukoma? Will she pick up Chilesha? Well, doesn't manage. But yeah, still scrambling for it now, the Zambians. South Africa also trying to make sure that they get it away. This is Captain Malebana now, who just loses it out. And luckily enough for the South Africans, they managed to attain a throw-in. This is now being beautifully done there by Pelo, who also was one of the standout players in that game when they won against Namibia. Very strong, Pelo.
Yeah, very, very great players. You know, young and definitely have a very bright future ahead.
I mean, the youngest player on the from each of these teams are 15 years of age. You've got Khoza from Khoza, who is just 15 years of age, and then from Zambia's side of things, it's Ngabwe and Mubanga who are 15, both respectively. So still a long way for them to go out there and shine.
Definitely, and you know, being 15 years old and playing at an under 20 competition is a huge testament to the hard work and effort that they've put in up to this point in their careers.
Should be a foul there on Captain Malebana. Well, Mwanza does not agree with that from the referee. He says, no, maybe went for the ball, but can't argue with the referee once she's made the decision.
You cannot argue with the referee. That was a foul, as we see over here.
Let's look exactly what transpired there.
Yeah,
so
definitely got the ball, but got the player as well.
So it is now a free kick here for South Africa.
It'll be interesting if she goes for goal directly or if she tries to cross it. The way she's standing looks like she might want to take a chance here at the goalie.
Captain Malebana, what can she do here for the Basetsana, as they are famously known, the South African side? And here is Malebana, the captain, to strike. Just, well, actually, and that could be a chance.
Wow.
Wow.
What a strike. As I said, her body positioning gave me the feeling like she was going to go for goal, and she did. What a great strike over there. Amazing goalkeeping, pushing it out and hitting the post. Great move from South Africa.
Captain Malebana, actually, when she first struck the ball, you would have thought, what is she doing? I mean, that looked a bit off target, but the way it sort of really went on target.
Yeah.
I think goalkeeper Margaret Piri almost didn't stand a chance there.
Yeah, it made it a little bit difficult because there was a bounce before it actually got to the goalkeeper. So that always makes it a little bit harder for the goalie.
And this is our corner kick for the South Africans. Another set piece to capitalize. Here's Zoe October into the box. Will she pick up anyone? Well, unfortunately not. Zambia will look to get this ball away now. It's Mwanza with that clearance. And it still falls to the South Africans. October now. That's well done by her, you have to say.
Okay, very skillful.
Skill to it.
Very skillful, October.
That's what it's all about. Watching some of those tricks and skills.
Yeah, very crowd pleasing.
And this is now being chased down by Hanongo, or rather Mabamba, who just loses it out, because now October is looking strong. I think South Africa in this last 5 minutes have been pushing a little bit harder than they've been, or they were doing from the beginning.
Yeah, and they've settled into the game. Early on, you could see they were losing the ball in very dangerous areas, but now they're settling in. You know, they're having fun. As we can see, October, they're showing us a little bit of flair. They're finally enjoying themselves.
And look at that foul there.
Very, very dangerous tackle over there, especially towards the spine.
It was
you want to make sure that you know, those tackles don't happen again.
A foul on captain, or rather 15-year-old Koza. Just now another free kick for the South Africans. As this time by Buthelezi. Makes it away. Well, that's a little bit too fast for her to chase it down there. Mvila. 13 minutes gone here at the Unam Stadium so far. Entertaining football we are witnessing here. It's still 0-0 between these two sides. And this is a wonderful pass in here between Mabuza. Oh, Mwanza winning it for the Zambians now. Wonderfully flicked away, but just flicked. So Zambia, I think, Peter, in this last few minutes have been looking a little bit. Can she go for it? Well, straight to Margaret Piri.
Yeah, South Africa settled into the game. They're winning the midfield right now. The last 5 minutes, they've been passing the ball quite well and pressing, making sure to get the ball straight after losing it. They're doing extremely well.
Very strong from Ruth Mokoma now here. Very strong run as well. Just, unfortunately, from Bali, still manages to keep it up.
Yeah, Zambia now taking the ball towards them.
Maybe a shout for a foul there on. That's a foul on Zulu, the captain.
Yeah, this is a very, very dangerous area. You know, the angle that they are right now, it doesn't look like they'll go for goal. It looks like they'll be able to cross it, you know, towards the first or second post. But the best area would be the penalty spot. If they can put the ball in there, anything is possible.
Absolutely. This is a chance now for the young South Africans to, or rather Zambians, to prove why they are the defending champions. This is Salia Mwanza with this one. And now, Mwanza to strike into the box, and well,
wow, very
Hussein,
dangerous.
Very dangerous, and Hussein, I believe, got a touch
Looks like
to that.
Corner.
I think Hussein, the goalkeeper, got a touch to that, but also looks like she hurt herself in the process. Going out for that one. Let's just have a look back at what exactly happened there. Mwanza strikes it really well, and oh, that should be absolutely painful there.
Very painful, very devastating. It looks like a face injury, hitting the post, but great strike there on goal. It was a very tight angle. We expected her to cross it. However, she went straight for goal. It's good to see the goalie up now.
This game living up to your expectations so far, or rather what you would have anticipated, Peter?
I would have thought Zambia would dominate a little bit more. They maybe score an early goal. But South Africa has done really well in defense and in midfield to keep them at bay. As we see over here, great shot over there. But I would have expected more from Zambia, but
Just
South
look
Africa
at
is
that.
playing extremely good.
Yeah, she did very well there, but unfortunately Hussein also just getting hurt in the process. So she's up and steady now to keep going. Corner kick for the Zambians now. Well, she striked it there,
Yeah,
but unfortunately nothing of it
yeah, but it was a great thought
from Captain Zulu.
Yeah, you can't blame her for taking that chance, because you want to make sure that that South Africa knows that you're here to play, that you're here to score goals. So great attempt, but just not a great execution.
Indeed, South Africa can look to, they're really showing their flair and skill, the South Africans.
They
Look
really
at that
are.
pass here to October. Can she chase it down? It's just too fast for her.
Too fast, too heavy. Great pass though, but you know, you just need to weigh the ball a little bit better in that situation.
Well,
South Africa is keeping shape with their 3 midfielders, with the 2 attacking midfielders and 1 defensive midfielder. They're really managing well. You know, good balance between the defense and attack as well.
this is certainly turning out to be a very entertaining final so far in this first half here at the Unam Stadium for this final between defending champions Zambia and South Africa. It's still 0-0 as it stands, and honestly this game is a reflection. That scoreline is a perfect reflection of how this game is going so far.
Yeah,
both teams
very,
are
very
really
even.
showing how badly they want this one.
Very even game, very balanced. No team is dominating the other one.
Look
But
at that
what a
that
shot.
chance there
What a chance. And what a save there.
from Malebana, the captain. Also, you have to give it up for Piri, the goalkeeper of Zambia, who was well aware what was happening. This is all taken up by Koza, but just loses it out. Mwanza certainly knows how to win a ball back, you have to say.
Definitely. The pressure that she puts on the defenders is unmatched. She does it extremely well.
There she comes now, Mwanza once again here. And with those crosses in, it's picked up though by Mabuza, who October flicked away. It's still South Africa's ball though, so it should be a throw-in. This is will be taken up, that is by Kamwande. Kamwande now with this throw-in for South Africa. Does look like we have Hussein, who's down once again.
I hope it's not a bad injury.
The goalkeeper of South Africa just there, needing some medical attention. I mean, just a couple of moments ago, she did have an injury incident.
Yeah.
That free kick came in from Mwanza. I'm hoping that it's nothing too serious. It's only 20 minutes into this game.
Yeah, you don't like to see that, especially this early on in a final with so much left to play still. We hope that she will be okay to continue, but if she's not, they definitely have a replacement for her, and they will put their full confidence in her.
Absolutely, just being attended or getting attended to there by the medical team. Of course, that is Shifa Hussein, 18 years of age, who plays for Safar Academy. This is that incident there, where she just really looks like she just collided with the post.
Yeah,
And
she's moving her arm, so it could be the arm or it could be the head. But she's up and running now and ready to continue the final.
So play continues. This is a throw-in for South Africa by Kamwande now. And up to picks up October, but it's won back by Mwanza. Just slightly missed there by Mukoma. And I think October really has been doing a fantastic job on this far right for South Africa.
Yeah, she's been doing very well. She's been terrorizing the defense, and I hope she continues it.
It's wonderful to watch, honestly, by October, Spurs Women's FC player.
Great to see, although I'd like to see it a little bit more direct, because she's doing a lot of good work, but it's not really resulting in much. So if she can maybe get into those areas, cross the ball in, or potentially cut in and take a few shots, just so that productivity is not going to waste.
Indeed. We are already near the nearing that 30th minute mark of this first half, and so far both teams still vying to get that first goal of the game. So now this is Zambia with it. This is a wonderful run in here from Mukoma. Mukoma very strong with this one. Will she find Chilesha? Well defended by
What a tackle.
Butelezi.
What a tackle over there. And Mukoma is in her element when she's running at defenders, especially from the left wing. That's where she's most comfortable. But we saw she started on the right. Now she's floating more to the left wing. I think that's the strategy by the Zambian coach. What a run, but what a tackle. Straight in, ball only. Didn't catch any of the player. Great
Really well
defending.
timed. Timing, the precision on that from Butelezi. Absolutely incredible to watch. And this is now October with this turn. She's looking to pick up her teammate, but it's all flicked away by Hanongo.
Exactly what I was saying there with October. She's doing a lot of work. She just needs to be a little bit more direct. She's doing a great job now.
This is October now, still with it. And so that Zambia rather just looking to really get it away as far as possible because they're still looking to chase it down. This is Babuza now. On to go and just straight to the hands of Margaret Piri, the goalkeeper.
Great last few minutes by South Africa. They're becoming very, very dangerous, and sometimes the best form of defense is attack.
Well, Zambia certainly know how to get back their momentum, though, although they just loses it out here. Still South Africa
just need to settle down now and just continue.
What do you think they need to do? Zambia, I think just maybe a little bit looking shaken up in this last few minutes, as opposed to how they started off in those first.
They need to just go back to their strength. South Africa is feeling very calm now on the ball. As we see, they have time on the ball, whereas in the first few minutes they really didn't. So Zambia just needs to press a little bit more and attack on the wings.
Commander there, who manages to as another throw-in for the South Africans.
If they can just release Mukoma there on the left wing, I think they could be very successful, Zambia.
Maybe Mwanza so far has been the standout player for Zambia, you might say. She's been really battling it out in this far right, making sure she gets the ball back, and she does incredibly well to always get it back.
Yeah, she does really well. She's definitely being tested there by October, but she's holding her own.
Absolutely. It just looks like we have Butelezi was down now for South Africa, who has been one of the players who has the most impact in this game, one of the players to have that impact for South Africa.
Yeah, both defensively and moving forward, linking up play between defense and the midfield. Plus that, that tackle that she had just a few moments ago, on Mukoma, who was definitely on to goal and was most likely going to score. So she definitely saved the team with that sliding tackle.
Indeed. That's Mwanza was also the player of the match in that 5-0 win, semi-final win against Botswana. So it certainly is evident that why she wins those player of the matches awards so much. This is another set piece for the South Africans to capitalize on here. Just the captain Malabana and October will be having a bit of a chat as to how they're gonna go about this one this time around.
Yeah. October takes it now. Looks like they're gonna go for the cross. Let's see how they manage this one.
Yeah, I think a very good position for her to, I think, perhaps might cross it out, might go for it herself. We'll have to find out and see.
Yeah.
And there is Zoe October now for South Africa. What can they do here? Kind of a strike into the box, and I was trying to pick up her teammate Makwena there, who got a touch to it slightly.
Yeah, she just drove the ball directly into the box. I think she would have had more success had she floated it in.
And referee just says no. Ball for Zambia now. This is that one being taken up by Malanda to Gondwe. Maybe Zambia looking to get back into this game, just to push forward a little bit more, and that's well done by Mbali. Keep it up. And now this is Mabamba.
But Mukoma is there on the edge of the box. If the ball comes to her that side, she's going to make sure that she punishes South Africa.
I think maybe a bit of, not seen so much of Tileshev in this first half.
Yeah, she hasn't really had her stamp on the game. She normally is the one to link up play between the midfield and the attack. Just haven't gotten into the flow of the game. But there is a lot more time left, and hopefully she does get it together.
It is nearing that very 30-minute mark here at the Unam Stadium for this final between these two sides. Defending champion Zambia versus South Africa for the COSAFA U20 Girls Championship. It is the best two, rather, you'd say. And at the end of the game, we will be knowing who exactly will be crowned champions. Will it be Zambia once again, or will South Africa write history here and get there first?
At this point, it's just a coin toss-up. Either team can win. Both teams are very dangerous.
Look at that. I was in here, just picked up my Anongo now. Although, Koza, goodness, you have to look at that wonderful play in from the likes of Mabuza, who's so good in that midfield for South Africa.
Very good. She always has close control. She has a low center of gravity. So, you know, she's very hard to take down. Very good play.
Yeah, that should be a foul there. Might even be a yellow card we're seeing. Straight up to Mukoma.
I think that's a bit harsh. It was a very good, it was a very harsh tackle. But I think this was her first tackle. You know, it was in the middle of the field. I think the referee could have given her a little bit of leeway over there.
Just look at how that transpired.
It was a very crunching tackle, but I think it was a bit
harsh.
I think it was a bit harsh to give a yellow card in that scenario.
Oh, Ruth Mukoma, the top goal scorer this tournament so far, is bumped in this first half. And this was a free kick for South Africa, which didn't succeed. So now here, this is a wonderful run-in from Mbali. I think Zambia honestly just failing to get those passes in so well. Scrambling, but failing to just keep that flow going.
Yeah.
They get the momentum, but somehow loses it out, and then...
Yeah, Zambia's strength is their wings and you know, having space. But South Africa is doing a great job of just clogging those areas, which makes it very difficult for them to you know, pass the ball and try and get into those spaces.
Absolutely. And this is still over 70 minutes to play here at the Unam Stadium. So, as we say, football is full of surprises and anything can happen. So far, though.
Yeah, and on paper, Zambia is the stronger team. But as we always say, the match is not played on paper. And they have to come on the field and you know, execute. And they're not doing that right now. South Africa is doing extremely well in containing them and making them work for every single inch that they get on this field.
Well, this is a throw-in for the South Africans. The Bassetsanas, as they are known, their nickname. It's a throw-in here now for South Africa, which unfortunately has not managed to go ahead. It's because the ball is now back, rather, in the possession of the Copper Princesses.
Yeah, let's hope that they get the breakthrough that they need soon, especially before you know, halftime. One team needs to score to open the game up, because once that first goal goes in, the next team has to attack, and that makes the game a little bit more free-flowing. In finals, we see it a lot more like nip and tuck, and you know, teams don't really want to go for it because they don't want to make mistakes.
Ball just picked up by October here, still scrambling. Now Zambia looking to break. This is got a good chance now. This is Zulu looking for, I'll be trying to get to Mbali there, but failed.
Yeah, South Africa is very compact in the back. As we see, they defend as a unit, and they defend from the midfield into defense.
Well done by Condre there, you have to say, to just make sure that she gets that clearance for Zambia. So far, still not seen a goal in the back of the net, and this is all read by assistant referee. Oh, South Africans were looking to break there, probably go ahead, but
it was brought back now for a throw-in.
Throw-in for Zambia. This is Hanongo. Hanongo picking up, that is picks up Mbali. Mbali now here, just managing to find, oh, she still has it. I have to say, she did so well, the Bwaja. What can they do here now? Here, Zambia. Still scrambling, just really trying to keep it together. And the ball is really just sort of...
Yeah, it's just like ping-ponging between the two teams. It's like none of them can actually get into the game right now. Very heavily contested there in the midfield.
Yeah, you can tell that congestion is certainly having...
This is the space that she needs to run at defenders. She's making a lot of very silly mistakes that she wouldn't make in the past. So I don't know if fatigue is coming into play because they play very many games in very short periods of time. But this is not like her.
Yeah, Mukoma certainly just maybe looking not the way we know her so far, but this is once again has a chance for Mbali to run after it, but unfortunately this ends up being a goal kick for the South Africans. And nearing that 40th minute mark here at the UNAM Stadium, this final between South Africa and Zambia. Last time out, when they played in the group stages, Zambia were already leading this time around.
Yeah, they were, and I mean, it was a massive defeat, but it was the group stages. There's a lot more on stake right now. So that's why South Africa, I think, is locking in and making sure that they're not making those same mistakes that they did in their opening match.
Also, the pressure of a final is not the same as the first game of a group stage.
Exactly.
So it's evident in this one that South Africa certainly are not letting that get to them. And this is now another foul, another free kick for South Africa. This time around, she just looks like she has her hands on her shoulder.
Yeah, I hope it's not a dislocation. I hope it's just a little bruise that she can hopefully continue. We hate to see players injured at this stage in the competition.
Just seeing the medical team run on to, so we can look closely as to really what happened there. Oh, I really see from that other angle, from this angle perhaps, or Mukoma.
Mukoma went straight into her, and that's what I'm saying. She already has a yellow card.
Yeah.
So when you book a player of that, you know, of that importance to a team that early on, she has to be careful because, and this is still the first half, so she still has the whole second half to go for it. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach takes her off at halftime just to try and make sure that they remain with 11 players on the field, but she definitely has to be careful. That tackle was not a good one.
Indeed, already as you mentioned, she's booked, Ruth Mukoma, so far already in this game, and just looking like she's being attended to here.
Yeah, she just went through her chest.
It's Mabuza who was fouled there by Ruth Mukoma. 36 minutes gone here at the UNAM Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching us from, whether it's via NBC2 or you are tuned in from YouTube, you are watching the COSAFA Under-20 Girls Championship Final.
Chileshe going for it now.
Great run was just blocked off by Buthelezi.
Great attack there by Chileshe, you know, crossing the ball in with her wrong foot, but still made sure to be a threat for South Africa.
And you just saw how Buthelezi sort of, you know, celebrated a little bit when she got to that one and says, well, so maybe she's saying I did that again.
Exactly.
I keep doing it.
Exactly. Very, very good defender.
This is now a corner kick for the Corpa Queens, Princesses rather, as they are known.
Yeah, and South Africa seems to have all their players in and around the penalty area.
And what can they do here? Just driven away by Buthelezi immediately. Was on standby for that one. This is now Malanda. Malanda just picking up Gwaja, but failing to do anything on that one. This is now Khoza here with this run. South Africa, well, was fouled. So what, according to some of those shouts from the stands, perhaps that she was fouled on that one, but referee said play on.
South Africa's putting everything on the line right now. As we see over there, great defending from the back, leading to a counter-attack and a possible free kick shout, but the referee is not taking the bait over there.
Perhaps Peter, a little bit more aggression we are seeing in this first half so far?
Yeah, both teams are finally settling in. Both teams are actually going for it. You know, as we see over there with that counter-attack, very, very good counter-attack over there. Could have gone either way.
Maybe. Do you think that would have been a foul maybe there from Malanda?
For me, that's a foul. For me, that's a foul. You have to give that foul in that situation because they were on the way to go and score, and they stopped the ball. They didn't even touch the ball. They just touched the striker, tripping the striker. You have to give that foul in that scenario.
Oh, we saw some of those shouts from the stands who immediately when Khoza went down saying, well, that's a foul. But our referee did say play on. So this is now in the possession of the defending champion Zambia now. What can they do? Hussein just gets to it before Mukoma could. And maybe looks like Hussein, although it did get to it to get it safely away, or she is looking like in pain.
Yeah, she looks like she's in pain. We'll just have to see the replay over here. But it looks like it's that wrist, that right wrist that she's been holding, that they maybe tried to, if you see, yes, she was kicked in the wrist. And this is Mukoma again.
I think
just in this scenario, continuously putting herself in danger. The ball is already in the goalie's hands. You just let it go. Let the game flow and try and get another opportunity. But putting your foot in there, she's very lucky that there's no VAR, because if the referee had to look at that again, that could be a second yellow.
Well, I see Hussein, who is still down here, the goalkeeper of South Africa, getting attended to. This is about her third time that she's down already in this first half. So play has stopped. But now, here at the UNAM Stadium for this final between South Africa and Zambia.
And that's the right wrist, so we'll wonder if it's going to bother her for the rest of the game. You know.
I'll see what exactly happened there.
Look, she just went for it, kicked the wrist, and we can see she's holding it in agony.
Well, maybe would have been next time, just to be, at least she didn't get too much on it there.
Yeah.
Mukoma too. And she knows already she's booked.
Yeah, she just needs to be a little bit more careful for the last 5 minutes leading into the second half.
Absolutely. Well, we are over the 40-minute mark here at the UNAM Stadium. And so far, defending champions Zambia versus South Africa. It's still 0-0 in this final. Zambia will be looking to just sort of maybe get back into it, like how they were doing in those first few minutes in this first half. We're just more confident going up front. We have seen as the half has progressed that maybe not as, maybe also right now this formation of South Africa is playing off for them.
Yeah, definitely.
The way Coach Kumalo would have wanted it to.
Yeah, their formation is very solid. The defense, the communication that they have between the defense and the midfield is very good. The link-up play between the strikers is also great. But we see October here going for the free kick. It looks like she will be driving the ball into the box, just like she did the last one.
This is October now to get into the box, and it's well flicked away by Mukoma, although it's still a throw-in for South Africa.
Again, October with driving that ball in. I think she'll have a little bit more success by floating it in, so that attackers can then come in and try and header the ball and try and do something with it. But when you drive it in that hard and that low, it becomes hard to concentrate or to control the ball. We'll hope that she'll make some sort of adjustment.
Indeed. Now this is taken away by Mabuza now, looking to find Kosa, but fails to do so. Well done there by Gondwe to move it far away. Just looking to play it back now here, South Africa. And she loses the ball there, Kamwande. Zambia perhaps use this opportunity. Mukoma was up to Morgan, who made sure that she did not get away with those runs of hers.
Yeah, and neither team will want to concede, especially now with 2 minutes left in the match. You know, barring added time. But this is very critical. Both teams will want to go for goals, but no one wants to concede in this time.
Oh, but this is some entertaining football we are witnessing here at the Unam Stadium. Competitiveness on full display in this final.
Yeah, competitiveness. We're also seeing some flair, some flicks, some tricks, as well as some great tackles, great runs. It's a great match to watch for the casual fan.
Absolutely. And Zambia have not conceded a single goal yet in this tournament so far. They have won all their games. I mean, they won against South Africa 3-0, and then they won against Angola 8-0, Eswatini 8-0. Then they beat Botswana in that semi-final 5-0.
They've been very dominant throughout this tournament, but from what I've seen, they score very early and they put the opposition at the back foot. South Africa has done well to not concede early, so now Zambia is in a bit of a panic because they're not, in the normal comfort zone of playing from the front. So it's very interesting to watch.
And this is now a free kick for South Africa. This is Buthelezi. We're just hearing some of those cheers in the stands, singing. Those who have come out to support the two respective sides in this final. This is now Hanongo, who will throw in for Zambia.
Yeah, we're hearing the songs, we're hearing the chants. It seems like it's the gentlemen who will be playing in the next game, coming to support their counterparts, just like they've been supported by their counterparts in the last couple of games, trying to give each other that extra edge.
2 minutes added on here in this first half. This is Kosa now.
2 minutes additional time.
Well defended by, cleared away by Mwanza. And like you mentioned, the South Africa men's team who are in attendance here, unfortunately for the Zambians, their male counterparts did not manage to get to a final, but yesterday they got their hands on silverware, winning that bronze medal. That was yesterday against Angola. It went down to penalties.
Yeah, that was a great game to watch. A lot of drama there towards the end, equalizing late and then getting the penalty. Great match of football to watch.
There's Mwanza now. Zambia looking to really get ahead now in this final moments of this first half. Whoever scores here in this last moments, honestly, should be going into the first half with more confidence, or rather the halftime. Yeah,
the momentum right now is for both teams. Both teams are playing extremely well now towards the end of the half. I think when they go in now, different strategies. We'll have to see if any coach makes a change. It will have to be something in the midfield because both attackers are playing well as the defenders.
Indeed, it is certainly a scoreline of 0-0 so far heading into this half-time. It's a true reflection of how these two sides have been playing, putting their heart and souls out there, representing their nations. in a final. I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, having to make it all the way to a final. Already, you're guaranteed a medal in this AUSC Region 5 Youth Games, and the football tournament. But no, you never really want to get silver or second place.
Yeah, you never really want to get that second place. Although you'll take it, you'll be proud of it, you'll wear that, you know, the medal around your neck. But we've seen historically how third place teams are always more excited and more happy than the second place teams.
You mentioned that last time out, indeed. I think that pressure of that final is, and for you to come out second is not always.
Yeah, because the third place will always know that they did the best they could. Second place will just feel, what if?
Referee blows the whistle here at the UNAM Stadium. So as it stands here at halftime, it is 0-0. Neither side have scored. Zambia and South Africa have really been battling it out in this first half, but really unable to get a goal in the back of the net. Just seeing there's Zoe October, who certainly was one of the standout players in this first half so far. And maybe just from your perspective, Peter, this first half certainly one that would you have expected to see?
Yeah, no, I would have definitely expected you know, a few more goals, especially because Zambia scored a lot of goals very early. But it was very highly contested. We had everything that you can want in a final. It was 0-0, but it was very entertaining. End-to-end football. You can't ask for anything more in a cup final.
Indeed. But it has been one that's very entertaining. Hopefully the two sides will just regroup. Maybe what can you, if you are coach Charity in this particular halftime, Peter, what it is that you're going to tell the players?
Just settle in, just calm down, do what we know best. If I'm Zambia, I'm trying to, you know, attack through the wings, you know, press again from the front. I think, you know, they're losing a little bit of that because of fatigue potentially. You know, try and use the wings, try and be very direct. If I was South Africa, I'll say the same, but try and do it through the midfield, pass the ball around a little bit more.
I was looking back at some of those highlights in this first half. It is 0-0, but we had some really lovely chances on to goal. Look at that one, headed very well.
Yeah, very good corners there, very good attacks.
By Zambia. Another one here. This was that free kick by Captain Malebana.
Very well taken, very good save. The angle wasn't in her favor. It's the bounce before it gets to the goalie that kind of confuses her.
And look at just how Margaret Piri got a touch to that. Really well done. Another chance on the other side of things. They had a similar chance, South Africa, or rather Zambia.
Yeah.
Look at that tackle in from Butelezi
great
on
tackle
Bukoma.
over there. Great tackle, all ball.
They really kept trying. Zambia as well, vying to get ahead. But neither sides were just unable to capitalize off those chances on goal. So it ends here in this first half. Zambia 0, South Africa 0. We'll be right back for that second half. Do stay tuned.
Here in the heart of Namibia, where red dunes meet ocean blues, where sunsets write poetry across the sky, a new chapter is about to begin. From Swakopmund's breeze to Vintage rhythm, we don't just play for points, we play with purpose, with pride, with heart. In 2025, we welcome you, Region 5, 10 nations strong, not just to compete, but to connect, to grow, to shine. Our streets know struggle, our people, they know strength, and our youth, they know exactly what it means to rise. So step into our home, feel the beat of Africa beneath your feet. Let the cheers echo through Independence Stadium. Let your story unfold with every race, every goal, every try. This is for you. This is Namibia. This It's your time. Own the moment.
It is the Region 5 Youth Games 2024. We're excited for you to join us in the land of the brave, Windhoek, Namibia. We're also excited for you to join us on the socials, and we have 3 main hashtags for these games. And I've got my chairman here, as well as my general manager, to share with us the hashtags. Hashtag
Own the moment.
and hashtag,
I am Region 5.
and it is hashtag More Than Games. We're excited. Join us on our socials. Join us, share your videos with us, and walk this journey with us. It is Region 5 Youth Games 2024. See you there.
My name is Jacqueline Gertze. I am the General Manager for the Local Organizing Committee for the Region 5 Youth Games, Namibia 2024. The beautiful thing about the Region 5 Youth Games is that is your biggest multi-sport event in the SADC region. From our side as the Local Organizing Committee and from the desk of the General Manager, you know, all systems are running. And as a country, we can with confidence say we are ready to welcome 9 other nations into Namibia as early as from 29th of June. For the first time also, this is the 11th edition, but for the first time, Special Olympics is part of the multiple sports event such as this, which is the Region 5 Youth Games. So inclusivity stands out as a very big highlight. And then also, not only inclusivity in terms of special athletes, athletes of disability, but also women, girls and boys competing in different sports codes with equal opportunity. It's a very big moment for communities and the nations to gel, to come together, get to know each other, and really represent the African Union vision. The main factor here is sports infrastructure development to enable everybody to have access to sports. Namibia always promoted the active participation of young people in arts, music, sport, and so on, but the one thing was missing, and that is that we don't have access to sports facilities for everybody that loves the game. These games is basically creating that. We are representing the government of Namibia. When they speak, they refer to boys and girls, able and disabled. There's no moment in these games, and over the times that I have lived into sport, that I have seen leadership speaking with the same voice in terms of inclusivity. And that is, for me, the best space to work in, and that inspires me a lot.
My name is Ndoripula Hamtumwa. I'm the chairperson of the Region 5 Youth Games. Namibia is known for hosting major multidisciplinary games. As you recall, in 2006, Namibia hosted this edition, and that created a platform for us to be able to host junior multidisciplinary competition, such as the AU Region 5 Youth Games. We have the systems in place, therefore Namibia is destined to host these major games. This is a platform where we shape characters, where we shape new ideals, where we create friendship, where we begin to speak about economic empowerment, youth empowerment. And this creates excitement. This brings in the nerves to make the competition great, because this is where we break barriers. Destiny is only shaped by those that believes in working with the youth. And for me, I remain indebted to these young men and women who believes that Africa must arise, and it can only be arise by bringing everybody together and bringing the youth at the center of development. My wish is that when all the athletes that are coming here, they must come with an open mind that dreams can become a reality. Sport has the power to create an economic enhancement in the lives of all the athletes. So I wish all the athletes that are coming here all the best. And as I said, all dreams are valid and they can be a reality through sport.
Here in the heart of Namibia, where red dunes meet ocean blues, where sunsets write poetry across the sky, a new chapter is about to begin. From Swakopmund's breeze to Vintic's rhythm, we don't just play for points, we play with purpose, with pride, with heart. In 2025, we welcome you, Region 5, 10 nations strong, not just to compete, but to connect, to grow, to shine. Our streets know struggle. Our people, they know strength. And our youth, they know exactly what it means to rise. So step into our home. Feel the beat of Africa beneath your feet. Let the cheers echo through Independence Stadium. Let your story unfold with every race, every goal, every try. This is for you. This is Namibia. This is your time. Own the moment.
It is the Region 5 Youth Games 2024. We're excited for you to join us in the land of the brave, Windhoek, Namibia. We're also excited for you to join us on the socials, and we have 3 main hashtags for these games. And I've got my chairman here, as well as my general manager, to share with us the hashtags. Hashtag
Own the moment.
And hashtag
I am Region 5.
And it is hashtag More Than Games. We're excited. Join us on those socials. Join us, share your videos with us, and walk this journey with us. It is Region 5 Youth Games 2024. See you there.
And we are back for this second half for the COSAFA U20 Women's Girls, or rather, Championship final today right here in Windhoek in Namibia. It is defending champions taking on South Africa, and so far as it stands, it's still 0-0. Let's find out if the defending champions can prove as to exactly why they are defending champions, or if South Africa will be able to continue that momentum from that first half and go on to perhaps win their first title. But this is football. Anything can happen.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. Looks like Zambia are going directly for it. They're not wasting any time.
That's Mukoma there, who just perhaps misplaced that one.
Mukoma is going to be a key here in the next half. Whether she makes it happen or not, I think the team needs to rely on her a bit more.
Yeah, but Zambia have got a lot of options in terms of who can score. That's how they have this very rich depth in their squad.
Definitely.
That is wonderful. Anyone can score, really. You saw the likes of Salia Mwanza, who is a defender.
Yes.
But constantly winning player of the match, manages to get those winning goals. And this is Khoza now for South Africa, looking to break. This is a chance. As crossed out to Mvila, who's down now. And looks like it will be a free kick for the South Africans.
Very dangerous area. South Africa looks to have been a little bit more clinical in their free kicks.
As I mentioned earlier, this is not the first time. I mean, we've seen countless free kicks for South Africa in that first half, which did not necessarily pay off.
Yes.
But this is the first set piece of this second half. And this is Malebana, as Captain Malebana just speaking to, that is Mabuza there, focusing on how exactly they're going to go about this one. It looks like it will be Mabuza who will go up for it, and here she is with this one into the box, just really onto the side net there.
Yeah, and that run kind of opened up for her to take that shot.
And we also saw a substitution was made in this second half for Zambia. Ruth Muwowo is on, Victoria Mbali is off. Interesting fact about Ruth Muwowo, she was one of the top goal scorers in last year's edition. She was tied with Adriel Mibe of South Africa, and they won the Golden Boot in 2024 for the COSAFA U20 Girls Championship in South Africa.
Yeah, so she definitely has goals in her legs. It looks like the coach of Zambia wants them to go for it now. They'll want to score early in the half in order for them to settle in for the rest of the half. So, yes, very, very good substitution.
What do you think the Zambians need to do exactly here in this? It was a wonderful cross in here, very dangerous, and she just misses.
October.
Oh, very well done by October.
Very good run over there to get into that space. She'll be very disappointed in herself for not hitting the target over there. She just leaned back a little bit too much, which raised the ball over the bar. But great run, great shot.
Look at that. We have to talk about that pass as well. Picked up very well. Just slightly misses there. Zoe October. Now the Zambians looking to break now. Loses it out though. This is Captain Malebana. Picking up, that is Khoza. He is surrounded by Ngodwe here, but still manages to keep it. And look at that. Flick away. Just sort of really scrambling to get it away, Hanongo.
Amazing defending over there.
Yeah, and to keep her composure, to keep going for her, not to panic as well, is admirable for a defender to be able to not lose that.
Yes.
Well,
seems to be upset with that decision.
It is a throw-in for the Zambians. This is Hanongo.
Looks like she's going for the long throw.
That's looking for that header of Muwawa, the substitute. So still sort of scrambling here on this right-hand side. Anongo now was looking for it, but it was picked up rather by Kwanja Yunus. And this is Captain Zulu. Still in the midfield, the ball now. They'll just do have the ball, Zambia. This is Mabamba. Still has it here, Mabamba now. Finding teammate Mwanza, and now here Zambia looking to break. A pass in from Mukoma, and it's a chance. Well defended. Oh wow, that was such an opportunity for
what an opportunity
missed to rebound there, but you have to give it up for the defense as well.
Wow, clearing it off the line. Great heads-up play over there. Terrible mistake by the goalie, but the defender bails them out.
You have to hear the cheers from the stands. They applaud that one. Just Uwawo, who was looking to sort of slot it on, but I think goalkeeper Hussein will also be scratching ahead for that one. And Morgan,
great anticipation by Morgan. Just to know that, listen, my goalie is out of place. Let me go back and have her back. Great defending there by Morgan.
Well, Zambia now have another opportunity to strike. And maybe Muwawa will be a little bit unhappy with that one.
Yeah, she'll be very upset with herself in that situation. But great job for her for being in that area. She'll definitely want to get one back now.
Cheers are very loud here for the Zambians now. Here they come again. Can they utilize this time around? And it's just...
Wow.
This time around.
I think the wind helped her a bit. But that curl on the ball, almost hitting the back of the net.
Wonderful strike on to goal there, though, from Trisha Mabamba. Her vision is quite extraordinary.
Yeah, she's a tremendous player. Has very good technique when it comes to free kicks and corners. Almost hitting the back of the net over there.
This is Butelezi now. It's picked up by the Zambians. This is the Zulu here, who loses it out. October, who does not get hold of Khoza, but it's still now in the possession of the South Africans.
Great
what
defending.
A good clearance there, defending.
Very good clearance over there to make sure that they only just get the ball. Amazing defending there by Zambia.
This is what you call a battle. Right, this final right here, Peter.
Battle of the Giants, I'd like to call it.
Such entertaining football. We are only about not even 10 minutes into this second half. And this is what it's all about.
End-to-end football. You see both of them want to score directly. South Africa now on the front foot.
Oh, that's a foul on Khoza. So they win themselves a free kick here, the Basetsanas. Just look exactly what unfolded
just
there once
mistake
again.
There by the goalie.
Muwawa.
Bailed out by Morgan.
That is what you call world-class defending. She saw it, came back for it, and just...
And very lucky that she didn't kick it directly back to her.
Yeah, because
went right through her legs.
Muwawa, if she could have gotten another chance...
Oh,
perhaps,
she would have hit it.
Yeah, it definitely would have hit it. This is now a free kick for South Africa. Zoe October, alongside her captain, Malebana. And here she comes now, October into the box and just off target.
You see what I meant by trying to float it into the box as opposed to driving it in. You give your teammates a chance to, you know, get on the other end of the ball. Unfortunately, no one was there, but great defending by Zambia.
Here's Mwanza now. I was looking to pick up the likes of Ruth Mukoma, who was ready to make that run already, as you could see. I think Chileshe was actually as well, was ready to make her run onto that left-hand side, but...
And Chileshe also needs to get into the game. I think she's just been floating in and out, hasn't really had her stamp on the game. We'll see how she deals with the rest of the half.
Butelezi now, this one for South Africa. This is a free kick once again. And here she comes. just looking to pick up October, or rather it falls to Mpela. And the Zambian defense just making sure that they get it away and they are successful at it. So this is well done.
Great
actually.
run over there.
I was trying to get hold of Muoa there, but
Ended up clearing out the ball in order for them to get now a corner. Zambia has been very, very dangerous here in the past.
especially in set pieces, they know how to get a goal from a corner kick.
Definitely.
Another chance for them to try it out here. This is Mwanza. This time around, will they capitalize? The Copper Princesses, we have to find out. And here's Mwanza now, track it into the box. Who can she pick up? Well, Muoa attached to that, and that's
Great
a
shot.
Well, this defended too. And then that
Great
save from
defending.
that save there from goalkeeper Hussein certainly was quite
Great
a
save
save.
there.
You might say, save the day.
Definitely. Definitely. Because that was definitely going into the back of the net. We see great delivery over there.
By Mwanza. Whoa, once again. And
What a shot. Woes came in and just ignited the attack. She's not taking no for an answer. Any chance she gets, she's trying to get involved.
You're kind of seeing why perhaps Coach Kumalo might have made that substitution for this final to bring on Hussein in this one.
Yeah, they just needed some sort of energy, some sort of link-up play that they were missing in the first half, and she's provided just that. Perfect timing of a substitution.
Muo has been certainly putting on that pressure that was needed for the Zambians, and they keep it going. I'm sure they can do what they do best.
Yeah,
The young ladies of Zambia.
We'll see how they handle this free kick, because it's a little bit far to go directly for a goal, but it looks like they might just do that.
And this electric energy here at the Unam Stadium is absolutely incredible. The Zambian supporters cheering their heart out, and so are the South African spectators rallying behind these two sides.
Yeah, definitely, and they're both trying to be the 12th man for these teams, and it seems to be working because both teams have raised their play.
Malanda now to take this one up for Zambia, and she just slightly perhaps was going for it herself, but
Yeah, it was
off target.
just slightly wide. The power was good, just the accuracy was missing.
Still good attempt though.
Very good attempt.
I think that's what Zambia just need to keep going in it, keep getting those chances onto goal.
Exactly, it's better, it's easier to defend once you have a shot on target, because you run directly back, but if you lose the ball, it becomes very difficult to do that.
Absolutely. You are watching this COSAFA Under-20 Girls Championship final between South Africa and Zambia. It has been absolutely electrifying. This is a chance here for South Africa now. Will she score? And just misses.
What a save by Piri.
Wow.
She's come in.
You have to give it up for Margaret Piri there.
Wow, amazing tournament. She hasn't conceded a goal this whole tournament.
And that's why she hasn't conceded.
And she doesn't plan to concede either. What a save in the dying moments.
I mean, that was quite a run as well from
alone.
Mbila. Look at that from Margaret Piri. Certainly will be looking back at that and saying, well, I did that. Certainly saving the day.
Definitely. What a save. Seems like South Africa is now on the front foot. Their fans are standing, singing.
It is the men's team who is leading proceedings here for these cheers at the Unam Stadium. They will be taking on Malawi later on today. They are here early to show support to the female counterparts.
Amazing atmosphere over here. Electric.
And just looking at perhaps Margaret Piri, the goalkeeper of Zambia, might have gotten hurt in that process.
We hope she's okay, because that was a brilliant save. Zambia will definitely need them to continue.
And as you mentioned, she is a goalkeeper who has not conceded. The only goalkeeper in this tournament so far.
That's impressive.
Up to this final, who did not concede a single goal.
That's very, very impressive. That's not an easy thing to do.
And she was also here for the under 2017 COSAFA Girls Championships earlier on this year. Right here in Namibia still. She was part of that squad who won the under 2017 Girls Championship. She'll be looking to get another one. Two in a row for her.
Wow. She's played almost every game, saved shots, just been a very, very consistent player for Zambia, and one of the major reasons why they are here in the finals.
Absolutely. Now this is Zambia looking to break. Mukoma now chases it out though to October. I think that that battle between October and Mukoma is always one to watch out for.
Yeah, it's
been
just
at each
very
other
interesting. Yeah,
the entire game.
They're really just going at each other because both of them are excellent in what they do. Very beautiful to watch.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, this final is certainly turning out to be an entertaining and exciting one between two such great footballing nations. And this is Morgan, who just, with a wonderful pass to Koza there. Koza will be looking for October, and that's flicked away very well by Mwanza.
Mwanza has just been having an outstanding game. October has been attacking her, but she's been doing extremely well. And then also on the offensive side, she's been a very, very dangerous player.
This is Kamwande now with this throw-in for South Africa. Straight to October, who is once again battling it out with Mukoma. Mukoma this time around wins it for the Zambians. It's always nice to witness a battle between two opponents, particularly on the field.
Yeah, definitely. And both of them, they're not holding back. They're going for it. They know that they only have just over 20 minutes to compete and win.
Well, that's a bit sloppy there from Kamwande. Oh, she does well to get it safely away. So, should be now a throw-in for Zambia.
Zambia in a very dangerous area now. They just need to get something clicking. I think Chileshe needs to get on the ball, try and link up play. Ooh.
That's a good chance into the box. Well,
they just need
to be honest, she was not necessarily an island, but there was no one really who could have possibly picked that one up from her.
Yes.
So it fell straight to Hussein, the goalkeeper. And this is South Africa looking to break. October with this one, who gets it well for her team. It's a throw in nearby Kamwande now. Looking for Koza. Well done by the Zambian defense. Keep it at bay. Just keep going. Chileshe now. Once again, it's picked up by the South Africans. You have to say it's quite a battle because the ball, for some reason, it's just not going as fast as it should be.
Yes.
To those penalty boxes.
Yeah, and it's just staying in the midfield. As I said, the battle of the midfield. They both have the same formation, same idea. It's heavily contested there, and whoever wins the midfield will win this game.
Indeed, Peter. This is turning out, as I said, to be very entertaining. And Zambia now looking to break here. Very great opportunity, but he is surrounded. Well, she comes now, looking to break one more time. Mabamba. Just losing it out. This is Koza now. Placing it down. She's surrounded by the likes of Gondre. Just wins that battle. And she's fouled.
On an island over there. Was just bailed out by that foul. She didn't have any support there from her teammates. She did very well to go and get a foul.
Let's just look back at how that transpired. She did so well against Gondwe, and then I think Wandra just got a touch to that.
Yeah, she had to.
Yeah, she had to.
She had to. That close control, that small touches, very easy to turn, to turn the corner. Extremely well there.
She has been quite a force to be reckoned with, Khoza.
Yeah, has that low center of gravity as well. Very hard to take down.
So, like you say, sometimes you just have to.
You just have to. That's a professional foul.
Yeah.
Because
It's
once they
either
get
that,
by to you,
yeah,
it could be a shot on goal. And who knows? This is football.
it's either that or you could concede. This is now Malabana once again with a free kick for the Pasatanas here now. Onto it, just straight to the hands of Margaret Piri, safe and sound. She always gets them.
She really does. It's like she has a magnet in her gloves that just brings the ball directly to her. Amazing goalkeeper.
This is Mwanza now. This flicking to Mukoma, running after it. She is taken up. Well done by Kamwande to clear it away. And just Mukoma here winning out a throw-in for the Zambians now. This is Mwanza. Once again, the Zambians that's wide. That's wide there. Really, I was hoping to probably have done it a bit better, but also the angle.
Yeah, the angle
not
was
so
very
easy
difficult
to
for her.
execute.
Seems like we might have an injury. Looks like it might be a cramp.
For South Africa. Looks like it could be Buthelezi, who's down there.
Looks like she's cramped in her calves as she's trying to stretch them out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this COSAFA Under-20 Girls Championship right here at the Unam Stadium in Windhoek, Namibia has been an exciting one. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are watching us from. Watching us on TV from the comfort of your home on this Sunday afternoon now. It's morning still. It's afternoon now.
It's afternoon now.
On NBC2, or if you are watching on the YouTube platforms on NBC Sports YouTube channel or COSAFA's YouTube channel, thank you so much for choosing to enjoy a game of football like this one, a big one. This is now picked up wonderfully by Mukoma. Looking to break, finding Muwawa, but maybe what she would have wanted. This is our Street Mabamba. We've got to touch that and finding Anongo now. Taking it to the box, and Malabana now of South Africa. Getting it to Khoza, who loses it out to Waja. And here's Mukoma now. Very dangerous Zambian. Just once again unsuccessful.
Very unsuccessful in that way. They just need to try and see if they can go through South Africa as opposed to over South Africa. So that means close link-up plays between the midfield players, the two attacking midfield players that they have linking up to their strikers. They need to just try and go through South Africa as opposed to over South Africa.
And it is Buthelezi now. And this one to October. Wonderfully done by her.
Great skill by October.
She is so entertaining to watch.
Yeah, she has
Zoe
that flair.
October.
She has that flair. She has that, that footballing touch. Very beautiful to watch.
Look at this. Obviously now by Malanda. And it be picked up by Muwawa now. Just all straight to the hands of Shifa Hussein rather, the goalkeeper of South Africa.
Yeah.
Muwawa just not managing to execute that one. And she has been quite something since she came on in the second half. Muwawa.
Yeah, she's definitely assisted in bringing the attack. As we see even now, they're in the midfield.
Look at that strong one, still to keep it going. Zambia, unfortunately, they're just losing it out. Africa will be looking to break, and that's well driven away by Eunice.
Eunice has had a very solid game, breaking up play, just disrupting South Africa. She's done a tremendous job today.
And we are nearing that 70th minute mark here at the Unam Stadium. So far, still either side managing to score. still 0-0 as it stands between the defending champions Zambia and South Africa in this COSAFA Under-20 Girls Championship final. And this is Eunice now. Just trying to pick up Zulu, but failed to do so. October with this pass to Kamwande. It falls back to Eunice. I think the ball still just in that midfield. This is Mfela, or rather Mvila with that one. This Morgan chasing it down to make sure that it does not in danger. So this is now a
Morgan,
corner kick for Zambia.
she would have wanted to, you know, getting it out for a throw as opposed to a corner. That's why she was chasing the ball down over there. But better safe than sorry.
Absolutely, Peter. And this is once again last year's player of the tournament, Salia Mwanza, taking up this corner for Zambia, looking to capitalize. The young Copper Princesses. Here is Mwanza now for Zambia. What can they do here? Just referee Rose Zimba making sure everybody's in their rightful positions, and the wind certainly
The wind is blowing. Right now what she needs to do is try and kick it against the wind to try and make sure that she gets the ball curved as well. But it's very, very strong right now.
She's certainly having a battle with the wind instead today. So up here in this, on this right side.
And it looks like Zambia have almost all their players forward. They just need to watch out to not get caught on the counter.
That should be very frustrating to have to, you know, just want to get the ball into the box, but the wind, well, nature, Mother Nature is saying no.
Yeah. What she should try and do is make a hole with her boots in order to keep the ball steady and potentially try and just...
Oh, wind speed here is about 19 kilometers per hour in Windhoek. It's quite something. Oh, very cool weather here as well. And there is Salia Mwanza just still looking to get that ball into the box. Here she comes now. This corner kick and looking very close up, and he fired it into the box and they score.
What a goal.
Wow.
Wow, what a corner. Zambia.
They have done it here, the defending champions.
Great
They have
corner.
been fighting so far in this second half. Finally, they get one ahead.
And as we said, that the wind, to just kick it against the wind and kind of have the ball drift towards that far corner and just be clinical in making that count.
I mean,
Great goal.
it was certainly a scramble into the box there. We had a similar situation earlier. Just slots in so well. So that goal came in from, looks like that girl should be Ruth Okoma. So looking up closely and to find out, or actually no.
Could be is it an own goal?
Could be an own goal as well. We're still waiting for confirmation. That's Ruth Muo who got the last touch.
Wow.
So she came on. She's been the difference in this second half, Ruth Muowa.
She came on with energy and she just made that one count.
And she has put the defending champions ahead here at the Unam Stadium in this final against South Africa. How entertaining this has been so far, Peter.
Wow, what a match. And I believe this goal will now open the game up. Both teams will be able to play football and try and go for goal.
Absolutely. Defending champions with one half a foot. No,
I think it's a whole foot now.
Whole foot, no, to holding the trophy.
Oh yes. Okay, so half a hand.
Half a hand to the trophy.
Half a hand
yes.
to the trophy now.
South Africa.
Just 15 minutes more in the game. But amazing play by Zambia. Great heads-up coaching to make that substitution. in a timely manner.
This is another two. Here she comes again. Ruth Muwawa now going up strong and flicked away by Morgan. She is quite something, Ruth Muwawa. And this is why she was the top goal scorer last year.
It looks like she's down now. I wonder, was she caught? Was she kicked?
I have to find out as the medical team just making their way to the field. And the Zambian spectators and supporters certainly in full swing. As you mentioned there, Peter, the 12 men on that field today.
Yes.
They have been cheering since the start, and they have not stopped. Just look exactly
at this
what happened.
technique. Just unlucky to not have gotten through. But Ruth has come in and really played well.
We'll be hoping that she's well and able to continue. She's really been
she's been the spark plug.
The spark plug, yes.
For Zambia.
In the second half. Look at that. Just from this angle, perhaps what exactly transpired there.
It looks like there was no contact there, so we'll just have to see. Hopefully she'll be able to come back on.
Those no contact injuries are some of the most dangerous ones, so we'll really be hoping that she's able to continue in this final.
We hope so, because she brought the energy. She's, the one who's been running up and down, scored the goal. She's done extremely well since coming on for Zambia.
Absolutely. This is a free kick awarded to Zambia. It's Salia Mwanza who will take it up. Perhaps looking to strengthen their lead, the defending champions. Salia Mwanza now with this one. Just Ruth Mukoma looking to touch on that one, but Hussein got there first. I think Zambia certainly have gotten back into this one. It's pretty evident, and the way they are moving up front there.
Yeah,
says a lot about.
With a lot of confidence, the resilience of the team to feel like they were, down, but they weren't. But just in terms of the momentum, so now that has shifted, and they seem to be on the front foot.
This is now a throw-in for Zambia, and good news for the young Kompe Princesses. Ruth Muwawa is back on. She's up running to continue her dominance.
Yes, very, very good sight to see as a, even as a neutral fan. You don't want to see anybody injured in a game of this magnitude.
Especially in a final. I mean, you played all the way, your heart out, all those games, and then you just, in the final, that's when you lose it out. It's never a good sight to see.
Never that, so very, very good to see her back on the field.
This is Zoe October now, and well blocked by Mwanza. October now with this throw-in. To Makwena, and once again Zambia winning it back. This is Mwanza hoping to pick up Mukoma, and she does it so well. Here she comes with this run now, just maybe two.
Great attack over there. Zambia starts to get with the flow of the game. They're attacking again from the wings, which is where they are most powerful. And now they have a corner. They've scored from the last corner, so they'll be hoping to do the same again now.
Indeed, this is what it's all about. And just looking back at that run there from Ruth Mukoma, and certainly it was paved away. Utelezi with that clearance, that tackle.
Even though Mukoma hasn't scored in this game, she has been very dangerous. Let's see how this corner goes.
Can they get another one here? The defending champions into the box, and that's actually
it looks like she was trying to go for the cross. It looks like she was trying to go for the cross, but the wind then dragged the ball towards the goal, and now that caused a goal kick.
Absolutely, defending champions really, really in control so far in the second half. We're nearing that 80-minute mark here at the Unam Stadium. And look at that. Whoa, just almost nearly getting to that one. And those are the mistakes you don't want to make at the back when you have a player like Ruth Muwawa.
Yeah, those are mistakes that you can't have, because Zambia is a team that will punish you. They're very lethal when they get into the areas, into those dangerous areas.
Indeed.
So you want to make them work for it as opposed to just giving them that opportunity.
As it stands, the Zambians are 10 minutes or so, plus the additional time from making it two trophies or 2 times in a row.
Yeah, that's pure dominance. You can see that they really want it. Even in the group stage games when they were up, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, they still played every single moment in preparation for a game like this, because a lapse of concentration when you're up 5-0 will mean a lapse of concentration in the finals.
Oh, look at that one there from Hussein. Certainly
Speaking
sloppy.
of a lapse of concentration.
Yeah, very sloppy from her there. So it will be another corner kick for Zambia.
Yes, and one that, South Africa will hate to give, because there was no attack. There was very calm. She could have just picked the ball up, but just misjudged it.
Yeah, that's what pressure also does to you.
Exactly.
Peter, the Zambians have been absolutely applying pressure in this second half, and it's evident right now.
That team talk was something special. Let's see if she's able to take the corner straight away.
The wind just still misbehaving a little bit, but she has done it before. I mean, that goal coming in from a similar situation.
Exactly.
Salia Mwanza, so will she be able to do it again?
She just needs to make sure to kick it towards the semicircle so that the wind can drag it back in.
And here she comes, Salia Mwanza into the box, and will she pick up? Oh, just
great corner again.
Very well done.
The delivery.
And if Peter, if her teammate Eunice Bwaja would have gotten attached to that,
that was a goal.
Certainly a goal there.
That would have been a goal, but amazing delivery there. Zambia is looking very dangerous right now.
That's referee, assistant referee says offside. It's just Morgan now to take this one up. Push the South Africans try and play more attacking there. We've not seen them go up front as much in this second half, South Africa.
Yes, because Zambia has been putting a lot of pressure on them.
Well, Hussein once again is down here. And my goodness.
I think that's the 3rd time. I hope it's not for the same injury.
Really hoping that as we are nearing the very final moments of the game, she's able to continue. The other option of goalkeeper for South Africa is Mbali Ndlovu. So if a substitution has to be made, it will be her who would have to replace Hussein in this one.
See, that delivery was right on target.
And Eunice was ready to certainly
Eunice was
finish
ready
it off.
to pounce. As we see, Eunice has been controlling the pace of the game. She's been the link-up play between the defense and the midfield. And for her to get on the score sheet would have been something special. But she'll be sure to be in that position again, and I'm sure next time she will make it count.
They have been so strong in this second half, Zambia. And it's evident South Africa had a couple of chances in that first half, had failed to capitalize. So did Zambia. And this is why they are the defending champions. They know how to win a game. They say opportunities and chances do not necessarily guarantee you a win.
Yes.
It's what you do with those chances. Do you finish them off? Do you capitalize? Do you score a goal?
Exactly.
Or you keep missing?
And when you do it early, it makes it easier for the rest of the game. But when you miss chances early, it makes it much harder later on.
Indeed. And this is South Africa looking to perhaps try and see if they can get one back. Mpela with this throw in now. What can she do here? Perhaps we are comparing the two sides. South Africa, or rather Zambia, are more of the set pieces type of team, know how to capitalize of them very well. South Africa, not so well. I mean, they had how many free kicks taken up, but not finishing it off.
Yeah, it just shows, you know, when you're able to do that, it's when you're well drilled, when you've done it countless times in practice, and this is just the moment that you need to shine.
Absolutely. Throw in here now for the Zambians. This is Hanongo who will be taking this one up. This is what football is all about, really.
Yeah, what an amazing match. There's 5 more minutes left. Let's see if South Africa does come up with the equalizer or Zambia extends their lead.
This is Muowa now.
She's just been all over the place. As soon as she's come on, she's just added a different dynamic to the team, different energy. South Africa don't know what to do with her. She's been tremendous today.
Whether you are a Zambian supporter or South African supporter, you have to admit this has been one entertaining final.
Definitely. And the weather seems to be playing a factor now as well, with the wind. We'll see if they're able to adjust mid-game.
Buthelezi here with this one for South Africa. It's picked up. Well, Moore was looking to break. Do you think that was a foul there, Peter?
No, I don't think that was a foul. I think that's fair play. Everybody was going for the ball, but the referee saw it as a foul, and there we go.
Well, October now looking for COSAFA. And they are looking to see if they can get one back here, South Africa. And this is Zambia. Oh, this is Mukoma now.
By Morgan.
Mukoma on this far left hand side.
Great anticipation there by Morgan, because had she not been there, they would have been straight on goal, one-on-one with the keeper. Great defending there by Morgan.
Absolutely, and this is a throw in here now for Zambia. Mwanza, once again, the queen of set pieces, might call her now at this point.
Exactly.
Whoa, with this chance to go for it, and just straight to Hussein.
As we see, the corner flag has now flown.
That's how strong the wind is here at the UNAM Stadium, right here in Windhoek.
Look at
that
this shot.
Wow.
Power, the accuracy. What a great addition to the game. Timely substitutions. These are the decisions that coaches are paid for.
Indeed. Coach Charity saw it fitting to bring her on in this second half. And you must say, it certainly paid off for the Zambian side.
Definitely. They just need to hold on now with, what, 1.5 minutes left to play. Let's see if they're able to contain this lead.
Yeah, we are nearing the 90th minute mark here at the UNAM Stadium. Between this final, it is defending champions with the upper hand.
And they're just showing
against South Africa.
That championship spirit.
And look at that. Oh, that's wonderfully done. If Chileshe would have gotten attached to that, certainly might have been a double for the Zambians.
And you wonder if Hussein is making these, small errors because of that injury to her hand. But she seems to be fine.
This is a battle here between Chileshe and Anongo, who manages to just did well, but maybe too much on that. You think that was a foul?
No, not in my opinion. That was a good tackle, but she'll take it.
Looked like pretty fair and square, went in for it, got it very well, got the ball.
Looks
Anongo.
like she got the ball straight away, but with 1 minute to play, she'll take that.
This is Malebana now, the captain, with his free kick for South Africa. Really just scrambling in those final moments now to really get one back. It's What it stands is that if this game goes to, if it ends 1-1, let's say, it will be straight to penalties. There is no extra time.
Yes, and as we see, we just have, a clearance there by Zambia, just
And
hitting South Africa.
confirmation for additional time here at the UNAM Stadium. It is 3 minutes
3 minutes.
for Zambia to hold on or even get another one back to just sort of seal the deal, or South Africa to get one back and keep themselves in this game.
Yes, and now with that, we have an injury which could maybe extend that 3 minutes a little bit further because wow.
It's Rendo Hanongo there who has been booked. So, and that it looks like the player who is down for South Africa is Mabuza. Lindelwa Mabuza is down. He's getting attended to by the medical team. And I must tell you, the cheers here in the stands from the Zambian supporters is absolutely electric. They can feel it, they can see it. I'm going to say they can hear it. No, can't really hear a title win, but you know what? They are very close to
I'm
getting
sure they
to
can hear it. But what a loss for South Africa. She was, Mboza was very good in linking up play, in, helping there in the midfield. I hope she's able to get back on, but as it looks like they might need to take her out.
The defending champions are so close to getting yet another title. Okay, that looking for a cross, would have hoped to pick up, should have really hoped to pick up Trisha Mabamba. And just sort of scrambling it now. Koma looking to break.
Them play. Referee's not taking that, lightly. They're letting them play, letting the players decide who's going to win this as opposed to the referee.
What a game we have seen here at the UNAM Stadium. We are so close to that final whistle. Zambia.
It's great to see Mabuza back on the field.
Zambia doing so well to sort of use that tactic of keeping the ball in their possession as long as possible, because they know that in no time they will be hearing that final whistle.
Yes, and they'll be hoping to hold on, but it looks like they're going straight forward as well. With 30 seconds left, they could just pass the ball around, maybe try and go to the corner flag, but they're going for it.
It's Malanda with this one, very strong onto it, she scores! Wow!
What a strike!
Ladies
what
and gentlemen,
a goal!
That is what it's all about.
What a game, what a match of football. What a substitute by
My goodness.
Zambia.
I think that actually came in from Malanda though. Nana Malanda.
But what a strike.
She,
just to have the audacity for that shot. Incredible.
In the final minute of the game, she saw it. The vision from her, the power on that strike.
Top corner as well. The goalie had no chance.
She has sealed the deal here for sure now.
Power, strength, accuracy. Zambia, they did it again.
Oh, Malanda will be looking back at that one and thinking, my goodness.
Crowd is going insane right now. There's going to be one more substitution.
Malanda is 16 years of age, plays for Green Buffaloes, and she has made it 2-0 here for the defending champions.
Well, the score does definitely not reflect the game. It was very evenly contested, but Zambia showing that championship caliber.
And I think our coach Charity just, doing the, giving the likes of Tawonga there some game time.
Yeah, just to make her debut, you never know, the scenario, maybe just to give a little bit of confidence there.
I mean, Tawonga was one of those players again from the under 2017 squad who won that championship earlier on this year. So might not have gotten as much game time as she did in that championship, but this is what it's all about, to Eunice for come off and then for her to get a chance to get something as well.
And just making sure that she understands what it's like to be in a final, because next tournament they will definitely need her.
Absolutely. The Zambian spectators are up Some of those spectators being the respective athletes on the different sport codes that have been here for over 7 days now in Namibia. And play is continuing here.
Okay.
And there you have it.
Set.
The young
Match.
Copper Princesses have done it again. They
What?
are your 2025 COSAFA Under-20 Girls Championship winners. They did this last year in Johannesburg. They have done it again. They become the first team to win back-to-back championships in this COSAFA Under-20 Championship. They fought so
Tremendous.
hard.
They fought really hard. They played excellent from the group stages till the finals. True professionals. How they warm up, how they cool down, how they walk out onto the pitch, how they come back in from halftime. Just true championships. They have a lot of discipline within their team, and they play the same way in the beginning of the match up till the end.
It's
Amazing.
It's heartbreak here for the Basatsana, the South Africans. Really tried their best in that first half. Had a lot of chances, but just failing.
They had enough chances. They really could have, made something of it. They just missed that final touch. That missing piece. I believe they just needed a lethal striker. But hats off to them. The score is 2-0, but it does not reflect the game. South Africa definitely tried their best.
Well, there is your player of the match. Who else? And Salia Mwanza. I think this is about her third player of the match she's gotten in this tournament. Last year's player of the tournament.
And that's amazing. And to do that from the left back position is extremely difficult. Because you have to defend, you have to attack, and her set pieces is what set her apart from everybody else. Tremendous work by her.
What a final between these two sides. But it is the defending champions who are now no longer the defending champions. Officially the 2025 champions for the COSAFA Under-20 Girls Tournament here in Windhoek, Namibia. Salia Mwanza there getting her Player of the Match award.
Very consistent player from the group stages until now. Look at these celebrations.
Chileshe, actually they are tied with, that is Mukoma. They both have 6 goals for that top goal scorer accolade.
Looks like they'll share the spoils.
Yeah.
Look at that celebration. This is what sports is all about. Bringing people together in a moment just to celebrate.
And
amazing.
we'll just look back at some of those highlights in this game. They haven't conceded a single goal.
No goals
They
conceded.
seal it with a perfect win, Zambia.
Perfect tournament from Zambia, that is as well. But what a game. Started off from the beginning. Both teams started off a bit slow. Zambia was, threatening there again, as we see from the set pieces. Amazing team.
And you saw Salia Mwanza with a lot of those corner kicks, a lot of those set pieces.
Yes.
She's so good at it, and you also saw how she was getting those crosses it into the likes of Mukoma, timing the likes of Muwawa. So she really was everywhere, and so deserved for her to get that player of the match award.
And she was very solid throughout the tournament. Look at that. Again.
That was a good opportunity for South Africa, and then you see Butelezi with that tackle on Mukoma.
That tackle was needed in that scenario because she was going to be in on goal.
And there at full-time whistle, just laying down an elation. The spectators jubilate.
And here's the second half. This is really where Zambia separated themselves from South Africa.
It's remarkable what they have done. In that second half, they were 1-0 up through that goal from, or rather, scored in that second half.
Yeah.
The first goal
and
coming in from Muwawa.
October was giving her a very tough time there on the right side. But again, look at this opportunity. Morgan clearing it off the line. just having the right timing over there.
Mukoma also, who maybe not might have, let's say, her best game so far in this tournament, but still got that one. So
yeah, not her best game, but she made sure to assist the team. She was continuously pressing. She was getting into those areas, crossing the ball in there from the left wing. She didn't score, but she had a major impact on the team. Great performance.
absolutely. Not only have they done it back-to-back, 2 COSAFA championships for them so far. The under-17
Yeah.
did it right here in Windhoek, and now the under-20 championship
They just
right
have,
here in Windhoek
they
again.
just have something. They just have that championship DNA. And you can see it, as I mentioned, from when they warm up, how they warm up, how they finish the game. They come on, you know, as a team, as a unit. They play for each other. They play for something bigger than just themselves. And that is why they're able to become champions like this.
And looking back at that goal there, the scrambling, just slots it so well to put Zambia ahead of half-time. You're seeing that Muwawa did get the last touch, actually, now that you look at it from this angle.
And no one else touched the ball. The defender tried to clear it, but it had already passed the line. So heads up, you know, substitution there by Zambia. And Muwawa just came in and
Was the difference for sure.
was the major
And
difference.
you saw after they scored that the momentum that they built
They
on
just
that,
shifted.
and they kept going at it,
They just kept going.
relentless on attack.
They just kept going and kept going. Here's a small mistake here by South Africa.
Osan just getting a touch on that one, giving away a corner kick. And this is once again Wanza, who so good at those corner kicks. Eunice, who've been hoping to get a touch of that, but she didn't. And this is also where Moore sort of picked up that injury.
Yeah. This was a very, very good shot
And to
on
goal.
target to make sure that the goalie's working.
And just kept pushing forward the Zambians. Honestly, after they scored that goal, we did not see South Africa go up front.
Yeah.
It was the
And what
Zambians.
a free kick. Just the audacity to take that shot and
It's-
to believe that you can score.
And the power on that strike from Malanda is remarkable.
The power, the accuracy, just everything about it really just solidified this final for them. Tremendous work by Zambia.
And we often talk about that versatility from the Zambian team. Honestly, very evident how anyone can do anything on this squad. That's how remarkable they are. Malanda is a defender as well.
Yeah,
And she did something
They're
like that.
never reliant on one player. Every single player on the pitch can make an impact. From the goalie till the striker, they all had something to do with this win. True champions.
Indeed. It's back-to-back championships for the Copa Princesses. We will be back for the men's final. That is will be taken up actually by our colleagues. Suwaro and Lydia Anonymous will be leading proceedings for you. The kickoff time will be at 2 p.m. but still here at the Unam Stadium. That is for the men's final between South Africa and Malawi. What a game we have witnessed here. It ends in distorted for South Africa and jubilation for Zambia, who win by 2 goals to 0.